the most comprehensive, accurate database of information you can find on every property in the country. So I've got LA pulled up here. When I say every property in the country, I mean land, residential, commercial, multifamily. Every address in the entire country is here. So if I zoomed into like Torrance, it will show me every property in Torrance broken down by individual parcels. So it doesn't matter if it's a house or if it's a multifamily or office, it's going to all be there. You can even go to you can go to satellite view, and this is Google Maps, and this is kind of just like, hey, I'm walking down the street. What's this house on the corner? Who owns that? You can do this for any property, nationwide, any address. So if I just clicked on this random one, it's actually a multifamily. It was sold in 1973 for $70K. And I can see the whole property history. And then the ownership is Robert Hayashi and Naomi Family Trust. If I want to know who those people are, I have view contact info, and we're going to pull up their information. So Robert Hayashi, here's a couple numbers for him and an email address. Now, the reason this information is going to be so impactful with CREXi is that you can see the 5 different numbers here. This is because we're partnered with private loan companies. We're partnered with the state and county tax assessors. We're partnered with some third parties called Real Data, Data Tree, and Regrid. So we partner with all those. We compile the numbers, and then we test the numbers, and we show you which one's the most accurate. So this one, for this family trust, this is the operator. The one at the top left is going to be the most accurate. And you can see it's a mobile. It was tested, score of 100. So this is accurate. This is that person's number. They own that house. We are 100% sure of that. And this is going to happen. We do this every day. We're updating the numbers. We're updating the email addresses. We're updating the ownership, the information on it. And this will give you probably the most comprehensive and accurate background you can have on a property. So that was just like random house there, random multifamily. You can do this for any address, and you can find out the information on it. You could also manipulate the data in any way you're looking for. So if you wanted something specifically, right? If you want to go, okay, let me see in this Torrance area. Show me multifamily here. I can see every available multifamily in this area, or not available, every property that exists. So there's 36,000 just in this map view. I can go by date sold, so I could filter to like, hey, I don't want to see anything that hasn't transacted. I want to see something that hasn't transacted in 20 years. So I can filter by that. Sold price. You can go into all filters and find some really interesting information, like, standard stuff, units, how many units. If I want to go 5 to 10 only, I can go building size, year built. You can even see USPS deliverability. So if it's vacant or not, you can click that on. But really where it gets interesting is going to be the sale data. So we are partnered with all the different title companies. We're partnered with CMBS. So you can go in here and find the origination date on loans, the maturity date on loans, the interest rate, the loan amount, the lender, all that will be there, and you can filter any of that stuff. You can even go into distressed properties and see anything that's in pre-foreclosure. So I click this on. Okay, I can see every multifamily 5 to 10 units in Torrance that's in pre-foreclosure. Or maybe that has a maturity date expiring in the next 3 years. You can filter that way. Pull them all up, and then once you've got your list, you can just click on any of these and call them, or you can hit select all and export into an Excel sheet with the names, the numbers, the email addresses, all that. So this is a way you can land new listings or identify deals for buyers if you're representing them. Anyone have questions on this part of it?
Hey, Nick, this is Mark. How's it going today?
I'm good, man.
Good. Hey, quick question about the importability of like another database. Can you, and then like notes and stuff, if you have all that stuff from another database, can you bring it into this?
Like on a property or on people?
Both, I guess. Could we incorporate another platform, at least if you like export it to Excel, can you import all that?
You can import, so you can export anything from here to Excel. You can import like a list of leads. You couldn't import properties just yet. That is something that we're working on. It's called a vault. So you could have your own like vault of properties. It'll be like this, but your own. We haven't launched that yet.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Well, is there a schedule on that? Is that sometime in the next 5 years?
Quarter
Is it day
three,
after tomorrow?
no, quarter three this year. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
But yeah, you can import your own list of people if you had like leads and notes on them, and that'll all translate. I'll show you what that looks like as well. But on this side of things, realistically, we believe that we have every property. So that's all there already. But yeah, if you want to have your own comps and whatnot, that's possible.
Can you show us how you access it through a dashboard?
What's that?
Can you show us how to access this particular module through the dashboard?
Yeah, I'll do that in 1 second. I guess if you're just to come to, you go to CREXi.com. Anyone in the world, obviously, you can go to CREXi.com and you're going to see sales, lease, auctions, comps, and records is going to be only if you are on the premium side of things, the pro platform. You click on this. This is where you can access every property. You can access all the information, the data, the intelligence on those. What is really unique as well is going to be our ability to show you leasing the history of even like an apartment complex, the units, the actual tenants in there. So we are any user, any brokers ever like posted the for sale, a property for lease, the offer memorandum, the flyer, that's all saved in here. So like this multifamily was sold in November 1st, 2024 for 1.3 million. This is going to give you in the top left, you can see sale data, lease data, record data. So we're going to give you, okay, I've got the full comp. I've got pictures of the property when it was being marketed. I have the history, public record, also broker reported by Taylor Avakian here. I can see the owner. I can see the marketing description from when it was being sold, the timeline of the sale as well, the mortgage, the owner, all that there. And then we're also, if I go over to lease data, we're going to show you information that we have on the tenants. So it's 6 units. And I've got the different spaces and who's and the occupants of them. So if I want to see, okay, space 1 is leasing for this much a month. If I click on this will show me where I'm getting that information. We're actually going to give you the rent roll. And you can see that and the amounts and where that's coming from. So this should be able to give you some really interesting information on the data, comps from that broker that they put together, and then the rent comparables as well. And so this is kind of interesting. That's unique to CREXi, where you're going to have this type of information on any property that's ever been sold or leased on the platform. You're going to be able to see the historicals.
Is there any plans to provide portfolio information for owner?
Portfolio is already there. Yeah. So if you scroll down to the ownership, so this was 4J South Bay LLC. I can see the owner, or I can hit view portfolio, and this will bring me into that portfolio. Show you anything else they own. This person only owns that property. So that's not the best case there, but I can show you a different one. See one of these bigger ones. Imagine this person, $10 million deal. I imagine they own multiple buildings, so I can show you what that will look like. But yeah, the portfolio is cool because if it's like a larger LLC, sometimes it's gonna be hard to find that owner. And this will show you a couple different things they own, and then you'll be able to find it that way. I guess this one only owns that as well. But yeah, this portfolio is cool because you can see all the different properties they own and maybe their residential address, and that's going to give you more information into the true owner.
Yeah, no, that's very helpful. Thank you.
Okay, so that's that's the data side of things. The other part of the platform is kind of our bread and butter. What we've been known for forever is just being able to market your listing. So essentially, CREXi, I mean, what we are is the largest marketplace in the country. We passed LoopNet and CoStar on the sale and leasing side of the amount of listings and the amount of users on the site. So anyone in the country can come on here and search anyone in the world can come on here and search Los Angeles and see every available property for sale, for lease. You can do this easily. You can find the listings, talk to the brokers, message them, anything you want. I got some messages here. Let me check those. high vacancy properties. Yeah, I mean, you can search what's vacant, Sonny. You can filter by USPS vacancies. I don't know if you can say high vacancy. You can just see if it's vacant or not. And then yes, you can search for any school, daycare, assisted living easily. We have those as property types. And you can also just do a keyword search for any of those. If I want to do a school, I can click on school, or if you want to do something very specific, you can click that. But we also have churches and all that under special purpose. So if you're searching on CREXi, obviously, you know, LA, there's going to be thousands and thousands of listings. I can zoom into any certain area and the listings will show up there. The advantage of being on the pro platform is you'll show up at the top of the searches. So if I'm searching for a multifamily in Huntington Beach, there's going to be about 500 available. I would want my name to show up at the top. So that's why you'd be on the pro platform. Your listing show up right to the top of the search. So here's someone's car wash with KW Commercial, Bashir Tariq. He's showing up at the top of the search because he's on the pro platform. Now that exposure is nice, but really what it's about is going to be the back end dashboard. So we will show you everyone who's interested in your property. So if you go to your listings dashboard, I know some of you have this already, but if not, you're going to have this dashboard of all of your deals and how they're performing. So, and I'm only going to be about 2 more minutes, everybody. So not too long here. If I go to my listings for sale, I can see 202 Main Street's got 5,800 views. I can see White Pine at the Colony's got 1,700 views. This multifamily's got 1,900 views. So I can see all my different properties and exactly what's going on with them. If I want to click into one of them, let's go to, let's see. This one had sold a little bit ago, but I'm going to click into it. Oh, I lost it. Hey, Manny, I got the screen sharing turned away, or someone else.
Kim, can you let him share?
Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Yes.
Okay, hi, Kim. Okay, back to it. Okay, if I click into, this is a multifamily in, this is out in Palm Springs, 5-unit. It just sold back in December, but I'll show you what the dashboard will look like for it. So essentially, you'll have a live feed of your property. Who's looking at it? So Scott visited the page. Steve Sanchez visited the page. Steve Sanchez opened the offering memorandum. Deep visit the page and open the OM. So if I want to know who this person is, I click on his name and it's going to show me his name, his number, his email address out of Camarillo, California, and then everything he did on my page. It's all tracked. It's all right there. So total transparency to the buyers or the tenants, what they're doing on your page and who they are, what role they are. If it's a broker, principal, tenant, owner, all that will be there. You can also hit download and download this into an Excel sheet. So if I hit this, I can get an Excel of anyone who's ever even looked at my listing. It'll look like this here. So this is a Collier's listing, but when I download it, it's going to show me my logo. It's going to show my property, and then the names, the numbers, the email addresses, what company they're from, what role they are, if it's a broker, tenant, principal, all downloadable, all into this Excel sheet for you to put in your own database, to do your own email blast, or just to hold on to for future use as well. And then finally, I guess most important part, where's this all coming from? I mean, CREXi has, like I said, we surpassed LoopNet CoStar, the amount of listings on our site. We have more tenants and buyers visiting the site daily. But now what we can do with that is take that and find the right people. So if you scroll down this marketing blast here, this listing was sent out to 130,000 people, 68,000 open it up and 2,400 click through. That's all CREXi doing that for the broker. You don't have to do anything with your listing. We're going to market out to our database of buyers for you. So essentially, we track everyone on the site. Any search any buyer does, any search any tenant does, any listing they look at, anything they share or favorite, that's all being tracked. So if someone's looking for a 10-unit multifamily in Torrance and you post one, we're going to take your deal and email blast it out to that person. So even if you're not on the site currently, you haven't been using it, we're tracking everyone automatically and we're figuring out what they're looking for. If you were to go live, we're going to get your deals in front of the right people and send it out to them. We do this once a month for every listing. I'll show you what it looks like. It'll be pretty standard. Oh, that was not it. Let me go to my email. I get emails from CREXi all the time, typically for like multifamily. So I'll show you one of those. Let's see. Okay, so I mean, let's see. It'll be pretty simple. It'll just show a picture of your property, right? It'll show your logo, it'll show KW Commercial, picture of your property, and then your information at the bottom, right? This will just go out. Really simple email, but this will go out to 2,000 or 3,000 people. We do it for every property. So if you got 6 listings, we're gonna market 6 listings once every month to our database of buyers and tenants. Simple email, picture of it, sent out to your database or to our database for you. And then anyone who clicks on that listing, as soon as they do that, you're going to get their name, their number, their email address. It's all tracked and all going to be in your database and on your listing and there for you transparently. That's all I got. Anyone got questions on it or about this part?
Anybody?
So last thing I'll do or last thing I'll talk about realistically is what we're doing is different than CoStar LoopNet is that it's all in one platform here. You don't have to pay if you've got 5 listings. This covers every listing. We're going to mark them all out. You'll get the transparent name, number, email address of the people looking at it. We are more focused on the buyers and tenants because we do have, it's free for any buyer or tenant to come on here and search it. And then you'll have the entire database of ownership info, sales comps, lease comps included. And then, yeah, you can keyword search. So the pricing is typically $400 per month. The KW Commercial discount is $175 per month. So nationwide, most brokerages are paying about $400 per month. KW Commercial is $175. Covers every listing and then all intelligence and data. I'm going to send my email in the chat. If anyone has questions or they do want to sign up, you can message me there and we can go over it, but that's about what I got.
Excellent. Excellent. Thanks, Nick. I appreciate that. I mean, if you're not using it, you should get on it right away. I mean, it's as far as competitive performance. I mean, we're getting a lot of leads through all our listings and, budget wise speaking, you're not spending $200 a month per listing. If you end up getting a lot of listings, you spend $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month on the competition, and the performance is lackluster lately. So on the other sides, you're muted.
Appreciate that, Jason. Thanks for having me on, guys. Let me know if you have any questions or whatnot. I got my email in there, or hopefully talk to you soon.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you.
Later, guys.
Hi, Jason. Did you have any other announcements?
Yeah, I've got a couple announcements from Austin, Texas. We've got the VIP Summit coming up for KW Commercial members. I will send that out to Kim, and she'll send it out to everybody. Remind you can sign up. It's in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Some great speakers that are coming up. Limited amount of room, so if you want to come and go do it, I'll send out the link. KW Commercial is coming out with a new logo, and I don't know when that may be, sometime this year, but it's been kind of in the works, so hopefully that will come soon. And then I don't know how familiar everyone is with the training that we offer on Nucleus through KW Commercial, but if you want some training online, they've got some great classes you can take. All Zoom calls on every asset class, and even business opportunity classes to take as well. So you can find that on your KW Connect or Circle. If you're not part of Circle, definitely want to get on there so you can get information and announcements from KW Commercial. That's the stuff that we're utilizing. I think in the number of years I've been doing this, they finally got some really more effective tech, which gives you guys a little bit more value if you're looking for some training or you're looking for some help. They do offer some of that. So I'll send that information to Kim and she can send it out to everybody. Other than that, we got the VIP summit, and I think there's some breakout stuff in family reunion this year. They haven't always been very supportive of KW Commercial, but they are making room for people. If you're out there, look up some of those classes they have out there. Should be some good speakers as well. Just so you know, through the KW, the way that the market centers grow, most centers that don't have KW Commercial in them and expanding are not seeing the kind of growth, let's say, our 3 offices are. With commercial. And if you know anybody that's looking to switch over from a small boutique or from a big box, make sure that you give them my name and number, because I'd be happy to talk to them. I know we've got some new blood coming, just getting some college graduates and their licenses, and I'm going to be teaching them about the industry. And then we also do some training where we send people to other brokerages, and then we get them back in about 1.5 years when they can't make any money, and get here with some better splits and more support. So that's all I have from Austin, Texas. I hope you guys realize that they disseminate a lot of information, and hopefully I can just keep you away from all the fodder and give you the stuff that's really important or most interesting. And I hope that helps. And that's it. Anybody have any products or assets they can't sell right now they need help with?
Yep. Hi, this is David Yashar. How are you?
Hey, David, what's up, baby?
What's going on? How are you? Everything good?
Good.
We, as of late, we've picked up quite a amount of medical zoned properties. So if you guys are working with doctors, dentists, urgent care people, and you got to keep in mind that a lot of these doctors are doing it now for investment, having multiple offices. Long story short, we were dealing with 3 very motivated sellers that won out. And they range between 3,000 and 4,000 square feet. And instead of getting into the details on these, and I know we're short on time, just call me after this meeting. And depending on what your client's looking for, we can definitely probably put you in one of these locations where one of them is with seller financing, which is kind of unheard of, and that's at 5.5%, fixed for 10 years. And then we have, again, 2 others that, of course, all cash at close of escrow. They can get SBA financing, and they're very motivated. And again, they range between 3,000 to 4,000 square feet. And they are in LA. So call me at please at 310-710-5626. And got to give you the rundown and the details. I'll send you information, pictures, video, what have you. Okay. That's 1. 2, on the investment side, we have an O'Reilly Center. We've been going back and forth with an agent out of New York, but he's kind of dragging his feet. Believe it or not, it's at about a 6.4, 6.5 cap is where we're kind of negotiating. It's an O'Reilly in a market. It is an out parcel to a Dollar Tree and Lowe's Center. It is in Bakersfield. And O'Reilly has been there for over 40 years, and they have options to follow. And the market, of course, has a lease for another, couple of years with options as well. We'll have 2 large increases, one with O'Reilly, one with the other tenant. So if you have anyone on the investment side, somewhere between $1.5 million to $2 million, you can call me about that, and I can give you the rundown. We also have a property in Arizona, and we're having a call with Hanny and the client, Hanny out of our Arizona office. I know he's at the reunion right now. That property also a good one, a shopping center at $5 million, $4,950,000 to be exact, 38,000 square feet on about 2.5 acres of land. good tenant mix, seller financing is a possibility there. This is our second deal with with this family. They do want to sell, motivated to do so. So if you got somebody looking for a center on a larger scale, please call me on that, or you can call Henny. Be glad to discuss the details. Again, 310-710-5626. I appreciate the time.
Thanks, David. Our office has compiled a list of our listings, and I think we'll send it out to Kim, and maybe Kim, you can send it out to everybody.
Sure.
That'd be really helpful, because we've got quite a few, and we'd like to sell them. We've got some retail, we got a mix of all the food groups, so we're looking to get some of those done and some business opportunities as well. So we'll send that out to Kim and make sure everybody gets what they the list from our office.
Kim, hi. I
Yes.
send you the list to you, Manny, Simon, as always, and whenever we do an update. I think that list, if you can ask Eric, he'll get it to you, and they'll have the opportunity to look at the others. And you know, again, it's my pleasure to put a deal together with anyone here. We can. Okay.
Thank you. I'll
Sounds
get
good.
that out. Jason, because I hopped on late, did you have a chance to speak about your mixer that you wanted to start once a quarter?
No, I didn't. I actually was having some technical difficulties of my own. But
Was I? It must be the day.
yeah, so we're having like, I think it's a Wednesday, March 12th, I believe. Was it? I'm not looking at it right now.
March 12th.
Yeah, 11:30. There's a place there in Seal Beach. We're gonna just have, come over and get yourself a taco and something to drink, and we're trying to get together more than well, just about once a quarter. So this time it'll be at in Seal Beach at the Yucatan Grill. They've got great tacos, great food, and got a big room in the back. So if people want to come and hang out for lunch and kind of talk and talk about deals, let's do it.
Jason, can I make a suggestion, if I may? This kind of stuff, honestly, I think it's more relaxing, and I think people will give more time, and we can join you as well if you want us to, of course. Can we do these in the evening? Can we do these in the evening? I mean, like a Thursday, not a prime. I'm just making a suggestion, like a Tuesday evening. I think we'll have more people that way. Because lunchtime, I know everybody's looking at their clock, they're looking at their phone, and
Sure.
I think evening time would be phenomenal. If anytime after, I don't know, with the guys, but 7:30, 7 p.m., that I think will be fantastic. We can set that up for the next one.
Sure. We could change it now. I mean, it's only March 12th. We can change it.
And I don't know, I mean, it's Kim and Manny and you, of course, you guys have to be okay with it, but like, for example, March 11th, Tuesday evening, if we can do that and make it as late as you can, but 7:30, I mean, I'll be there. I'll put it on my calendar right now if you guys say okay.
There was something going on. There was something going on March 11th, and that's why we moved.
We have our KW, same thing, our Zoom, I have it down, our meeting, the commercial meeting.
Yeah. So we could change it to the evening. That's not a problem. It'd be good. It's a great idea. We want to include as many people that can get there. So Kim, would you change that on there, and then we'll resend it out?
Sure.
That'd be great.
No problem. I'll just confirm the date you choose, and then I'll send it out.
Okay. That sounds great.
Okay.
Super. Anything else? Anybody got any more product or no? Okay. That sounds good.
Okay.
Thanks
Thank
a
you,
lot.
I got
everyone.
cut out for a second. So are we changing the date, or
Yeah,
we're not changing?
she's gonna change it on the ad, and then she'll send it out to everybody. But yeah, we'll do it like at 7 o'clock on that Wednesday. There's
March
something else
11th.
There's something else on Tuesday. That's why we didn't pick it. But I'll look and I'll confirm it.
Okay, you let us know. We appreciate
right.
it. Thank you very much.
Hi.
Thank you, Jason. Kim,
Thanks,
thank you.
David. Thanks, Kim.
Kim,
Bye, guys.
Yes.
before you leave, Sunny has a question. Is this a good place? Is this a good place for wants and needs? I think
Oh, yes. Yeah. I think
Absolutely.
that's what. Yep. Go for it.
It's my first Zoom call, so I have no idea if this is on.
Probably just have to be property related, Sunny.
Can I be heard?
You are. You're on. You're on.
All right, awesome. So I work with a lot of institutional builders that are looking for land, and I know that can sometimes be scarce. These are all publicly traded. My clients are looking from Ventura all the way to San Diego. Ideally, their sweet spot is about 2.5 to 3 acres plus. If vacant land, if nobody has vacant land in their pockets, if they have any non-performing shopping centers, high vacancy office buildings, they will pay a premium because the bottom line is they want the dirt. Obviously, they're publicly traded, so price is no object.
What are they developing? What are they developing?
New homes. Probably 80% of them are building on-grade townhomes. They don't do stack, they don't do subterranean, and or they do small lot subdivisions.
Okay.
These little patio homes, but they're building 50 to 75 to 100 plus.
And there's sweet spots like 2.5 acres.
2.5 acres plus infill.
Okay.
Yeah, either vacant land or a non-performing shopping center. Anything non-performing on a commercial lot, because you can go from commercial to residential easily.
Mhm.
And that's what they're buying a lot of right now, oddly enough, is they're basically buying office buildings and they're just emptying the building out because they're doing long escrows. And once they get their entitlements, they come in with a wrecking ball and they just grade.
Awesome.
Yeah, I know Debbie, she occasionally has land. So I don't know if she can hear us right now, but Debbie, do you have anything that comes to mind? Maybe she stepped away.
Yeah, I would, Sonny, I'll get Debbie in touch with you because she's got some off-market distressed stuff, and I think that might fit right in with what you're looking for.
Super awesome. Thank you kindly.
Yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate it. Thank you for allowing me to join your meeting.
Yeah,
Benny,
absolutely.
are you on our email list? Are you-
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay, perfect. Good to know. Anyone else?
Hey, Sonny, make
Yes.
sure you get to our meeting on Thursday at 9 o'clock here at the office.
I was gonna
Appreciate it.
come, but it was pouring cats and dogs. And I just got too comfortable on the couch. Sorry.
We'll get everything.
It was rough Saturday, Thursday. Sorry.
Yeah, well, we're there every Thursday, because come on by and we'll get into some details with that stuff with you.
Awesome. Thank you kindly.
Yeah,
I've
Yeah, it's
also got
every
a meet-
it's every Thursday at 9, right?
correct, in the bullpen.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
guys from New York mix medical, but they don't want to be in California. So anywhere outside, preferably Nevada, Texas, those places. It could be already filled. They could take it over, or they could do ground up.
I'm sorry, you were talking about medical that I was talking about?
Yeah, but not in
No,
California.
no. You got it mixed up. Sorry, Dion. This is David.
Yes,
No.
David.
No. We are talking about two different things. The medical properties are here in LA. On my O'Reilly Center, I was saying that we're going back and forth with an agent out of New York.
Now I'm saying I have somebody from New York, a company.
Oh, you have somebody.
Orbfest that I know really well. I know the CEO, Martin Freeman. So they're looking at, they've got about 30 buildings and they've got a fund. So they want to buy more mixed medical with, cardiologists, all of those specialists inside, either ready to take over, or it could be ground fields, but it must be within about a 1 mile from a big hospital.
You know what? I mean, you can do your homework on the hospitals, and yeah, there are hospitals, but we are selling medical zoned properties, not an existing medical facility. But remember, after this meeting, or maybe in an hour, you want to call me and I can give you the rundown. Not an existing medical facility. We are selling properties that are medical, meaning the zoning is medical, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. All right.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Have a great day. We'll be in touch. Kim, thank you. Jason, nice seeing you, bud. We'll talk.
All right.
Okay,
sounds
guys.
good.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Take care. Have a great day.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.